fade.
But then the top part.
You take top part down a little bit more.
Bro, everybody would. Everybody would. I'm very like did you win without being on my team? I lost it too. I won without you.
YouTube channel.
I like doing YouTube. I've been doing broadcasting for a while.
I'm trying to get into with podcasts.
Really? You like podcasts?
Yeah.
That's cool. What's something you've been doing in your spare time make you have a little hobby or something to do?
Yeah. I'm trying to find out I get most of it. I get now all the equipment.
You got all the equipment?
Not all.
Okay. Still working on something?
Well, I'm like probably get ready when I get
What you got?
It's like a little sound bar like this one.
What is it, like a mixer or something? Or
It says a sound bar or
soundboard?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You got the microphone and everything.
Yeah, microphone with it too.
But how to get the what's the other part for it?
Mixer, microphone, camera.
Kind of like a mixing board, but it's I forgot what you call it. You can connect it to the sound. The sound. I forgot what it's called. Yeah.
Mic.
It's kind of like a mixing board, but smaller.
Let's start with it.
Yeah. And everything you can use it for the studio, like a small little studio thing. But I want a better one where it's all in a bundle.
What's all in the bundle?
Yeah, with everything included in the sound bar. I said I want one.
What's your budget? I can help you find something.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me know what your budget is. I can look around and help you find something. Use it in your pockets. That's really effective.
Yeah.
I can show you how to set it up. I got a degree in broadcast, so I've been doing this since 1999.
You did?
Well, I went to school and majored in radio and television broadcasting. I love cameras, I love audio, so I know what to do.
The one I got at home, I got it off of Timu. And I was going to get one when I get the money and get it. The one I really want.
Yes.
I ain't know they made them small.
Yeah, they're making them smaller so that way you don't have to big, bulky setup.
The one I saw on Timu was like 30. Not 30.
That's 500. Is it Timu? Oh, okay. Anything cheap don't break. So you want to buy something that's heavy duty and something that's efficient.
The one I saw is $54.
That's something to start with, you know. Start with it and build up from there.
I got the small one because I thought we did, I thought I would like it, but you got to add more stuff to it. You know what? I don't know what the name of it is. It's a mixer where you put the mic in there too.
The mixer where you put the mic in, the interface.
Interface. I want something that already got combined all together into the soundboard.
Okay.
So, I'm trying to get into this, what it's all. Trying to get into that because I want to do something for myself. A lot of people don't even think about trying to get a better thing for yourself to make money on the side while you got a job. I tried to get to my mother and told her that she didn't want to do it. She said she.
How old is she?
And she's 65.
Yeah, different generation.
Well, not 65. 67.
Okay. Yeah, she's in a different generation, so you know what you see, she might not see. So it's okay to go ahead and work on what you're trying to work on. And, even if she might not want to, just put you a plan together and start working at it.
Yeah.
Find you a subject matter you want to talk about and get to it.
I did
You can talk about your journey and working with disability. People listen to you.
I thought
You
about
talk about what your disability is and how old you was when you got diagnosed and some of your challenges you have and how you kind of want to overcome it.
Yeah, that's why I might go for disability broadcast, something like that. Or make it about people that person with disability, everybody think she can't do nothing for herself. And I thought about that too, about what to do. It's more like you focus on the bad things about it, but
You focus on the good things about it.
yeah,
Yes, you can work on the things that you can do.
yeah, a lot of people don't even think that. Shoot, I've been walking everywhere, all around St. Louis, up and down, everywhere. Anywhere we go. I'm not disabled or nothing like that.
You have the ability to work, you just gotta work at certain things to go along with it.
Yeah. That's what I thought about. And when I met it, I thought about myself, the damn podcast about people that like their disabilities. People don't, what the other word I would go, what people don't think you can do anything for themselves while they got a disability. I want to do that too. That'll probably be my top. about the disability that the person got. Because you can't tell that the person ain't do this or do that. That means you're trying to treat him like he's really disabled. What's the time was since I thought about that too. I was thinking about that. I was like, I might well do that. That'd be a hard class. I guess you gotta get to the come in and get it started with it. I thought about doing YouTube, but ain't no topic I can go by. But I said, I'll do a podcast.
I can help you.
Do you charge for?
I do, but I make it affordable for you because I want you to be able to, stand up and do it on your own, be able to, develop some habits that can help you so that way you can be self-sufficient.
Yeah. Man, how much they get paid for doing YouTube?
Depends on how many views you get. You get like over 1 million views on your page on certain videos, you make like a cool million. No, excuse me. We can make 15 to 20,000 per million views.
I ain't know that. If they get the money, they blow it.
You got to invest it and put it back into the company and do other stuff and really work at it.
Man, actually, so with YouTube, you're doing anything.
Just,
Podcasts and YouTube channel that you like.
Pretty much can vlog about your day at work while you're at work. If you're like a little GoPro camera, you wear it while you're at work and talk about how people treat you. People think you're slow, but you're not. You have an ability, but you just have a little shape. Talk about how people do you. How they talk about you, what they say.
Yeah, true.
You just trying to live a regular life, just being yourself and having fun doing what you love to do and just trying to support yourself and talk about how people treat you. Let people in your world see how people do you. You got some kind people that help you, and then you got some people that like because you're different, like trying to hurt you and talk about you. So let people know what's going on. Bring awareness.
That's true. Because you can see the person that's out there. I would say you out there, but there are different parts of you can go a different route. Everyone that see you out there, see you out there, then they can see how you doing. They can see a different side of you while you're doing it. Sometimes there's other things about the person that nobody knows. Because I can be the way I am going out there, moving around, and you can find out, oh, I didn't know he was like that. I can be a person that you don't even mess with.
You're cool. You're cool, bro. Just cool, laid back, brother. Just live life. Trying to make the best of it. That's what I see.
I had so many people mess with me when I was at Walmart on West Forest. He was a young girl, and I told him, I don't know what I did. He did, I don't know what he did to make me mad. The only thing I remember when he started talking about my nervous condition, and I went to fight him, but I said, never mind.
Sometimes people do that because they don't know you. You know what I'm saying? They're not, people laugh and joke, say, hey, excuse me, that's not funny, that's just my nervous condition, and I shake a little bit when I, kind of when I walk. And you got some people that's mature and some people that's immature, People that's immature, you kind of look past because you're older. You can almost bet like a child or a teenager gonna say something because they immature. Most adults have been around and kind of already know how life is and kind of what's going on.
That's true. I've been dealing with this condition ever since I was born. Have a good life. I was always growing up. Didn't worry about it. Just did my own thing. There are some people that really did get on my bad, so
you have them,
Yeah.
but you just try to focus on the good people. Recognize who the bad people are. Focus on the good people, because the good people enhance the quality of your life if you want to have a good life. Bad people, you just, know who to watch out for and pay attention to, but you don't let that stop you from having a good life. You're going to have a good life anyway. That's what God gave you, a good life. Girlfriend that like you and like spending time with you, and loved ones and friends to check on you to make sure you are alright, that you're breathing. The kind lady at church that might pass you the candy.
Yeah.
All them people mean something. It's God showing you that He's with you around you by having good people around you.
Yeah. I had ex-girlfriends actually. I had ex-girlfriends saying, can you do this for me? Can you pay my rent? Can you do this? Can you pay my cell phone bill? Pay my card number?
Yeah. A lot of women, some women don't ask for help.
If they need them on their own.
That's true. Sometimes they just want a man to take care of it because, women like when men take care of things. Sometimes they do it because they like you or love you. Sometimes they do it because some of them just want to use you. And you would know the difference between the ones that like you and the ones that use you. Like a girl that out the blue asks you for some gas money, but she don't never come pick you up, or she don't never call or check in on you. She just wants some gas money from you. That's it. She don't. People that rock with you, they gonna rock with you whether you got some money or not. You know what I'm saying? When you get some money, then the first people you should go hang out with are the ones that rock with you, whether you got the money or not, because then the people that they like you as a person. They ain't after what you got. I mean, you know, as far as handling business, you know, business is business, but I'm just saying, like, you know, people, you'll know the difference. People that want to put some money in your pocket and not take none out. Or some people that, you know, even if you gotta spend some money, they, you know, they kind of make it a light on you, man, you know.
Yeah, most of the time I do. Unquestioned other good things about women. I don't get back and forth with can't get my hair done, can't get my nails done. And I be saying, you just get your hair done with the money I gave you. Then you gonna ask me again. And I won't be one that say you stress me out with asking for money to get your hair done, get your nails done. It's like it weighing on them. It's on my mind. I feel like I'm losing my patience with it. I try to keep the word. If you want me to do it, you gotta do stuff for me at the same time.
Right, it gotta be a nice exchange.
I don't just do it. I do it the kindness of my heart, but if you're not doing nothing for me or paying, getting my cell phone bill paid or buying me stuff, being a nice guy, it'll be like I'll probably have to find somebody that's really on my level.
It's on your team.
Because the way I am, I'm a nice guy that help out, but doing that so much is going to stress somebody out.
It's kind of wear and tear on you.
Because like here they, I'll put it like this. Once a woman does that so much, it feels like it'll make you go crazy.
No, it ain't gonna make you go crazy. You just pay attention to the type of woman you're dealing with. But women show you who they are, just like brothers do. You know exactly who you're dealing with when you're dealing with.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I in turn to go crazy, meaning go where you can't deal with it no more. Turns to getting your hair done, getting your nails done, back to back every day. And I said, no, she work like I do, and you should be knowing that too. I can help you out on certain days with doing that. If you need it, that's different. Don't just come running back to me, get your hair done, nails done, toes done. You can do it on a daily basis of help me out, I'll help you out. Like giving back at the same time. Meaning 50-50. Because it ain't making me go crazy, it's making me feel like when you hear so much in your head, you're just struggling, not having time to hold it in, that you got so much inside your head that it's just getting complicated. I'm okay with doing that.
Keep life simple. You know?
Simple.
Simple.
Where she make her own money, and I make my own money, and I spend my own money, she spend her own money. I don't have time for that heavy time that she asks. Because I see you doing your own hair, that's different. I would go for a girl that know how to do her own hair, that's different. Mostly, I don't put it like in a situation where everything's got to be all about, oh, I need you help me with this. That's that good, but I say, girl, come on, can you do your own bills? Oh boy. I would say go half on the bills with me, or half on the car note, half on anything that we get on that's in the house. Cause it's not helping us in the relationship. It's putting us down in a relationship. Because I can't find somebody that got more common sense.
True.
That got more like my speed of understanding. Yeah. But women need to know how to be understanding how the relationship goes. See, I want a girl that's on the same level with me because the way I am, I'm a laid back kind of guy that like to do his own thing. Like basic state to myself, and I like a girl to be like that. And my level. Most of the friends I had want me to deal with girls that they deal with. I said, I don't know. I'm cool. I'd rather deal with somebody that's on my level. It's better off doing it that way because I get with somebody that's not on my level. The relationship don't work out like that. You're not really happy with that person. That's why I say it like that. It's good you find somebody you want to love, but sometimes you got to find the right person that's on the same level as you. If you don't, you got the wrong woman that you deal with. Because I just don't want any girl. I want a girl that's like to go out, spend time with you, and enjoy life. When I was dating some girls, they didn't really want to go out. I had a girl that didn't even go nowhere. She didn't.
A woman that don't want to be seen in public with you is not your girlfriend. That's somebody that just like occupying their time with you. A woman that like to be out in public with you and y'all can go out and go dancing with somebody that actually is somebody you can bring home to your mama.
Yeah. So I don't hit her and say, I got this girl getting all your money and you ain't got nothing for yourself to show for.
You always want to make sure you got something for yourself to show for.
Yeah. That's what my mama always said when I was with each one of them. One was just at home all the time and she had a son. And it was alright for a minute, but every time she would think about money, I kindly got her out. And I did it. Ain't do nothing. But the purpose of that, we didn't go somewhere we wanted to find out about she wasn't seriously eating and everything, taking care of it. Talking about she wasn't treating me what she was. Then it came down to the question, she wanted to meet her. My mama is not from here. She's from Mississippi. Basically, when she met her, what was my mother, my aunties and my cousins was with her. And then, right when I saw her, she was all up in her face.
Your mama was?
She was yelling at the top of her lungs. She'll do that to anybody that tell me turn me down with my money situation.
Try to get over on it.
Mm-hmm. Second girl, she had, I think, 4 kids. It was alright, but I can see myself being with her now. Her getting married.
You just gotta remember that if you with one of the kids, you need to be a role model to the kids, you want to be around the kids. So, you and the mom might have a relationship, but if she got children eventually, if she considers you a good guy, you're gonna eventually be in the life of the children.
Yeah.
So, that's one thing I always remember as a man.
That's what it
You
said.
always, if you're dealing with women and children, you always want to try to be a good influence on your children because those children grow up to be young men, and society need more good men in society. And so, if you know good traits, it's always good to pass down the good traits to the young men that you're around, so they can become better young men.
Yeah.
You know, if you're dealing with women and children. Because their father may not be in their life. You know, it might be the reason why she picked dealing with you.
I ain't had no problem with the other kids. It was just the other woman. I went dating her.
You know the difference between a woman that likes you and a woman that's using you. Sometimes they look similar. A woman that likes you want to spend time with you, whether you got money or not. A woman that's using you always want to be around you and use your resources and don't give you none back or help you get none. A woman that likes you gonna help you get resources. She gonna help try to improve the quality of your life. She gonna ask you how your day was. She might, cook you some good food. She gonna worry about your well-being. If you hot outside, she might take a rag and wipe your face. Like, them the traits of a good woman, and you gotta identify them in the woman you're dealing with, so that way you will know who really for you and who taking advantage of you.
Mm-hmm. that's what I've been looking for because I want to bring her on to my mother so she knew she's a good woman.
Mm-hmm. You gotta be able to sniff her out. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you'll know a good woman when you're around when a good woman to make you want to better yourself as a man.
Yeah.
And when you start doing stuff that you don't normally do to better yourself as a man, like, man, let me start going to the gym. Let me start watching the food that I eat. Let me start changing my outfits a little more regular. Let me start taking more showers in the day so I can smell fresh. Women got a way of making men step their game up when you're dealing with it. A good woman, she gonna encourage you for a positive change, not a negative one.
That's true. Because it'd be the same thing with having friends.
Mm-hmm.
When you motivation to do what you want. That's why they trying to tell me no. She don't motivate me. So I look for a female to motivate me. I mean, my family good, but they don't try to make it a motivation.
That's why as a man you gotta have friends, friends around you that motivate you to help you better yourself. Because the job shouldn't solely be on a woman, but a good woman will motivate you. Like just her presence alone will cause you to stand up a little straighter. Just her presence alone will have you, checking yourself in the mirror, make sure everything's fresh. Women got a very distinct, strong role in this world to be our counterpart. Women that are definitely, when you around them, let you know that you are a man.
And half of them women that's out here are not really the counterpart.
Well, that's why you gotta know how to identify
Oh, I know what you're talking about that.
the different ones because they look the same. A good woman and a bad woman look the same. They got the same parts. The only difference is how they think and how they treat you.
That's true. See, my mother, she think my disability is really to a point. She thinks somebody gonna, like, if I got behind a wheel of a car, she thinks somebody gonna scare me.
You just gotta get enough practice behind the wheel where it don't. You gotta be confident in your own skills that, as long as you afraid, I can still overcome this fear and be alright.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and you try and you figure out ways on how to diminish your fear and face it so that way it's no longer a fear but now it's an added strength because you done faced it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? you know how to, when you start shaking, you know how to make yourself stop. Or you know how to, when you're shaking too bad, you know how to pull over and stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's basically do it like
See,
that.
the way how you get your practice is going over here into the parking lot and practicing your driving skills before you get out there on the road, so that way you already understand how you gonna respond under certain conditions. Like if it's hot outside and I start ticking, I need to give me a cold drink so that way to calm my nervous system down. Or I know that if it's too cold outside, I need to keep me some warm in the car so that way, you know, my blood is warm, so that way, you know, when I do tick, you don't cause a tick for that long. You understand? Like different little things you just kind of work on before you get on out there, so that way you already know how you gonna respond. So then, when other people they expect you to respond a certain way, you know how to carry yourself around different people.
Yeah, that's true. And I noticed that a lot since I've been in a hot heat. I guess when I'm hot, I get a cold drink. Except for the cold weather. Did you know somebody that had this kind of condition?
I had a friend that had seizures when I was in high school. I didn't understand, you know, why. I had a lot of friends that was different, and I respected them for who they was, and we used to laugh and joke. And I didn't know all their medical conditions. I just accepted them as who they was, and so like when we laughed and joked, sometimes we laughed and joked, and we didn't know kind of what was going on, and so we just, you know, we were friends and we jumped on each other, but we still was friends at the end of the day. We used to go outside and, you know, go at, hey, this so-and-so, can so-and-so come outside and play and go play? When we in high school, hey, can so-and-so go to the community center with us? You know, based on our activities. And so if I knew, you know, I had a friend that was different, I ain't trying to make them feel no less. And look out for them if I knew there was different things going on with them. And had it back. Because their mama made sure that whoever was around them was a good person before we left the house.
That's true, because most of the time when I was with friends, half of the time, most of the friends I had were like going somewhere else at night. And they'll tell me, your mother's calling you. And I said, no one ain't calling me. I got back to the house she was. That's why my mama was around me so much. She wasn't a good woman that's good woman for me.
Mm-hmm.
So when no woman will take advantage of me, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Take a look at yourself in the mirror. Does that look alright to you?
Yeah. Yeah. Barber found that kind of person. She may be younger than me, but she don't care about my age.
That's cool.
She's 23. I got not my cousin. My auntie had a friend that had kids, and when I grew up, they dated older women. And when I saw one of her kids, that's when I was working. I said, "Wait a minute. I was about to ask him, how old is your girlfriend?" I ain't asked, but I love you. I said, I ain't even close to my age. I ain't saying that. I don't believe it was happening. It was happening. I think I was like still in my 30s. I'm mostly really.
Look like a new man.
Yeah. And I heard going to my school. I said, guys, do you got Indian out there? I said,
I do too.
yeah. But my mom don't even know.
I know I do.
And I heard get curly.
Your cell phone on?
Yeah.
I'm sure that we like. Sure we like on them. Come by me in I'm back in 2 weeks.
Okay.